All right, so I'm live this time, like for sure, for sure. Y'all, welcome to the live. It's Hard Hat. I got it right. It was kind of bothering me. I figured out what my audio was going on, what was wrong with it. But you all, I am going live like a true amateur right now. So I'm going live on TikTok. I got my YouTube going on. I wanted to give you all some updates on this. This really rocky time we are going through with this oil and gas industry. So I wanted to bring you all some updates because I haven't been producing any content on the TikTok platform, and I need to. I really need to stop neglecting you all over here on the TikTok. But nevertheless, I am here today. I wanted to give you all an update on something that's really, really pivotal. Like, this is really important. Okay, really important, because it's important for those who don't have necessarily permanent legal status, but it's also important for those who are here, who are permanent citizens, who work in the oil field particularly and have a CDL license. Like, this is pivotal for you all, for us, I should say. Let me go ahead and invite my girl because she's going to support me. I know she's going to show me some love on my TikTok, but I appreciate you all who are joining me on that platform. So let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen on YouTube. So if you are not on YouTube, you're on TikTok, you're just going to have to listen to what I'm saying. If you want to join me on YouTube, you can. It's perfectly fine. I've got a link in my bio. Go ahead and subscribe while you're over there. But I want to share with you all why this upcoming pivotal update is so crucial for the oil and gas industry. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Let me show you right now why this is so pivotal for the oil and gas industry. You know what? I'm going to actually share the screen with you all. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Probably shouldn't because I don't have a lot of experience doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let me see here. Let's go ahead and head over to, okay. So this is from the Department of Transportation. This is a federal thing that's happening. Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. They came up with a plan to basically cut off. That's what's happening here. They're trying to cut off resources for those who are not permanent residents here in the U.S. Okay, that's exactly what's happening here. So the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration has submitted. This is a submission. It hasn't gone through yet, but most likely it will be approved. It has already been enacted in the state of Texas just because, you know, we are what we are down here. So anti-immigrant, basically. So so let me read this to you all. FMCSA amends the federal regulation for state driver's licensing agencies issuing commercial driver's license driving credentials to foreign domiciled individuals. So domiciled basically means that you are your homeland, your home country, your country of origin. Now, the domiciled is basically saying that your home origin is in another country. So you're a foreign domiciled person. Through this interim final rule, blah, 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 restores the integrity of the commercial driver's license issuance process by significantly limiting the authority for SDLAs to issue and renew non-domiciled commercial learners permits and CDLs to individuals domiciled in a foreign jurisdiction. I'm going to explain all of this stuff because it's big words and it's super confusing. This change strengthens the security of the CDL issuance process and enhances the safety of commercial motor vehicle operations. Okay, so basically what has happened in the past is people who are not fluent in English, who are not fluent in the English language, it's not their primary language, they cannot speak it well, they get in a bad accident, 18-wheeler accident, boom, roll over, twisted, boom, people get killed, and they don't know how to speak English. And so then the question is raised, how are these people able to get a CDL and they can't even speak English? How can you read the road signs? So it's been a huge issue for years. Now, because of the whole immigration crackdown, they're bumping them out the game. So what they're saying is they're going to stop issuing licenses to people who are not permanent residents in the U.S. If you don't have a permanent residential legal status here in the state, they're taking away your CDL. How is that important to the oil and gas industry? We'll talk about that here in a second, but I just wanted to put an emphasis on what is happening right now for, generally speaking, for those who have a CDL and are under DACA, who have a green card. They're taking that stuff away. So when you go to renew your license, let's say my license is up for renewal in 2029, August. If I was a non-permanent resident here in the U.S. and I go to get my license renewed in 2029 in August, it's not happening. It's a huge thing. So two things are going to happen. I'm going to get to your comment here in a second, TikTok. Two things that's going to happen. One, there's going to be a more demand for CDL drivers because so many commercial drivers who do not have permanent residency here in the U.S. are going to get kicked out. They're going to get bumped out the game. So I estimate within the next 2 years, a lot of people are going to lose their CDL. So what does that mean? There's going to be more of a demand for CDL holders, CDL drivers, commercial drivers with experience. There's going to be a demand. What does that mean for the money? I have no idea. I don't know if the income is going to go up for you all because I know that's the bottom line that we all care about is money. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know the demand is going to go up. Okay. I know that for sure. So let me go ahead and get to this comment. Hey, Hardhead, thank you for your videos. I finally made it into the plants. Okay. Awesome. That's good. That's good that I can help inspire, motivate, or steer someone to the right direction in the oil and gas industry or in the oil field. I know she said that she's in the plants. I don't have a lot of experience with the plants, but I do help out some people when it comes down to get it. Thank you. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Getting into the oil and gas industry, like the sand plants, the oil refineries, they're out there in West Texas. I appreciate the likes and the love. Thank you so much. So that's why this update is such a big deal, folks. It's such a big deal. You guys can see my shared screen on my YouTube channel. If you jump off the TikTok and you want to go over to YouTube, you can. The link is in my bio. Make sure that you follow and subscribe when you're over there. But it's here. The proof is in the pudding, y'all. Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. This is written and it's submitted, but it will get approved. I promise you, with the current climate of immigrants right now, it's going to get approved. So I know specifically a huge company in West Texas right now probably have 50 or 60 drivers, maybe more, probably up to 200 drivers. The last time that I went over there, half of their fleet are 1099s and they're Cubans, they're Puerto Ricans, they're Mexicans. They don't speak good English. Another thing that's coming down in this rule here is if you don't speak English and you don't speak it fluently, they're going to penalize you. They're going to penalize you for not speaking English. So if you have a CDL, you get pulled over or you get in an accident and you cannot speak English, they're penalizing you. This is not hearsay. This is not me just making stuff up. I've got it right here on my YouTube channel. It is a document that I am showing from the Department of Transportation. Again, state of Texas has already implemented this stuff. All right. So you guys want to stay on top of this. All right. It's very important that you stay on top of things like this because it plays a huge impact on us, on workers. If you have a CDL, especially you. Okay. Especially you. A lot of people are going to be losing their jobs. Okay. No, it's getting bad out here for the good. Going through the border check. They're checking pronunciation. Damn it. Okay. I mean, this is what someone had told me on TikTok. I don't know how true that is, but he said going through border checks, he said they're checking for pronunciation of the English language. What's up, Tony? Welcome to the live. So, I know in the state of Texas, they've already started cracking down on this, implementing it, even if it wasn't a legit law. Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, even if it did, Texas has already implemented it. They're going to be ahead of the game anyway, just because they're so anti-immigrant. So you all just be careful, and be alert, be aware of what's coming down the pike, and make sure that you are making provisions, like you are doing what you can to prepare for the future. That is what I'm all about. So when the oil field bottoms out, I've got second and third and fourth backups. Okay. I've got investments going on to where it's residual income that will take care of me and pay my bills. Okay. That's what we ultimately want to do. We want to have the buffer, you all. So make sure that you are doing what you are doing what you can to be proactive, not reactive when the oil field goes down. We want to be proactive. All right. So that's all the update that I have for you all today. This is not hearsay. This is the deal, holy field. Like, this is happening out here right now. In the next coming, I estimate in the next 2 years, there's going to be a significant drop in CDL drivers in the U.S. because of this new law, these sanctions that are happening against those who are don't have legal permanent status. I say that I have to emphasize permanent status. There's DACA recipients out there. There are green card holders out there. There's different statuses to where you can come, visas, work permits that you can work here in the state. But for now on, moving forward, if you are not a lawful, legal, permanent resident of the U.S., they are trying to take your license away. No, they are taking your license away. You're not going to be able to renew it. For those permit holders or those new applicants who want to be commercial drivers, they're no longer going to allow you to get your CDL if you're not a permanent resident. That's not hearsay. That's facts. That is truth. You all make sure that you all tap in. If you're on YouTube right now, make sure that you are following me. I'm going to put more content as we get November, December, closer to that time, because the jobs are going to start coming out. More and more jobs are going to come out towards the new year. Okay, so the hiring process starts in December, January. The work kicks up January, February. That's just how it works. Okay, so don't expect to get hired in November, December and start working and start booming. It's not happening like that. So they're preparing for the beginning of the year. Excuse me. So they're preparing for the beginning of the year, like as we all should. So get your ducks in a row. Prepare your family and your friends for you to leave, be gone for a couple of weeks at a time, maybe a month or two. But this is what I do. I help people get into the oil and gas industry, earning 6 figures or more through entry-level positions. I have a subscription plan on my TikTok because there are plenty of people who watch my TikToks and they're in the oil and gas industry right now. They're currently working right now. At nighttime, they're working and they're watching my videos. They're watching my lives. And what I'll do is I'll post a video. Hey, look, this company is hiring. And those people who are working right now, who have jobs in the oil field making decent money, they'll go and apply for those jobs. And I don't think that's fair to you all. Unfortunately, you have to pay for it, literally. So what's happening is I have a subscription plan. You pay $6, $7, $8. I don't know what the subscription is. It's going to go up, though, because I have to work harder. But so you're going to have to pay like $8 to $10 for the subscription monthly. And what happens is I post entry-level jobs that you're qualified for. And when you see those jobs, you apply immediately, as quickly as you possibly can. Okay? Because the competition is real. Everybody's trying to get out into the oil and gas industry. So I created that subscription model for those who are entry level, who want to get jobs in the oil field. Subscribe to that account when I start posting those subscription only videos. Subscribe to my account, apply to those jobs, sit back and wait. Do everything I tell you to do. Okay? All right, welcome to the live, welcome to the live, welcome to the live. So that is me, Hard Hat. If you're on YouTube, make sure that you go over to my TikTok and follow me there. I'll continue to post updates and content for you all, but this one here is a game changer. It's a game changer. I'll see y'all next time on YouTube.